Hello, hello. What is up, y'all? Happy Tuesday. If you are here, type in the chat box so I know all is well and that you can see me and hear me. I think you can, though. I'm seeing the green. But yes, please type in the chat box. We'll give it a minute or two. Let's see. Oops, I did not mean to do that. There it is. What did that do? I don't know what it just did. I can't find the chat box, so I hope everything is working just fine. Okay, it is 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so let's go ahead and get started. Meet me in a comfortable seat. Let me go ahead and set my watch. Today's practice is going to be super yummy. Going slow a bit. I like to go slow a little bit on Tuesdays and then up the ante on Thursdays. That's kind of the flow that I've been getting into for our yoga class or yoga practice. If you need any props, feel free to grab those. This is a really hardwood floor, so I have a blanket from underneath my knees. And I don't know what I did at the chat box, so I actually cannot see it, but I hope y'all are doing well. I don't know what button I pressed for me to not see that chat box, but that's okay. I see a couple of y'all are on here. So let's go ahead and get started. So meet me in a nice, comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you. Okay, I'm sitting up nice and tall. And just allowing the hands to rest wherever. Palms on the knees is more grounding. You can cup the hands here, or you can be in a place of surrender with the palms up. So I'm actually going to take the surrender position. So that's up to you. And let's just arrive here in this moment right now. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Eyes are closed if you feel comfortable to do so. Putting devices away, turning off the phone, and really honoring these 45 minutes together. We're coming from zoning out to zoning in. And just take a moment and notice how you feel right now. Deep breath in again through the nose. And deep breath out. If you'd like, you can play music on your end. Make your practice a little more juicy. And let's go ahead and set our intention for today. Today's theme is just around slowing down and taking up space, filling up our spaces, whatever that means for you. You made it to your mat. That's the hardest part, is just showing up and you're here. Take a moment and thank yourself for putting self-care as a priority. Deep breath in again through the nose. Deep breath out. Slowly flutter the eyes open if they're not already. And just take in your space. Notice what you see. Maybe you haven't seen it today. And just be here right now. And inhale, let's reach those arms up to the sky. Exhale, press away. Right, in yoga, a lot of repetition, right? So some of this stuff you already know. How can you approach it with a beginner's mind and with curiosity of what new possibilities you can explore in our practice today? Keeping your fingertips down to the earth. Maybe this is your right fingertips. Reach the left arm up and slowly start to slide as you take a nice side body stretch. Opening up in the rib cage, lifting up through the front body. Deep inhalation and exhalation. Let's go to the other side. Switch, take it down. Keeping your sit bones into the earth. And again. And one more. So I don't know about you, but doing online classes and stuff can be really hard to stay present. So I'm going to challenge you to stay here as if we were together in person, right? Not letting anything pull you away, not letting notifications take you away from this practice. Good. From this last round, slowly peel to the front and walk yourself down into your first forward fold, releasing in the lower back, releasing in the neck, taking a deep breath in, deep breath out, shaking the head left and right. Always breathing, always moving this energy in our body through our bones and our flesh. Good. Slowly start to walk it up. And without your hands, see if you can uncross the legs, switch the other. And let's take those arms, inhale up, exhale back, take the fingertips to the earth, and take a nice chest opener here. I call this my Care Bear moment. So I'm not collapsing in the shoulders rooting down, chest lifting up. Good. And then exhale, release, hands to the floor. And take your legs in front of you to a nice big M shape or W shape, depending on how you're looking at it. And let's do a nice little windshield wiper, dropping the hips side to side, getting into the front of the thigh, into the hip flexor. And just gaining some opening in these tight hips from sitting all day, right? In the same space. And then continue that with opening up for a twist, reaching the arm across the room. And let's do that again. Carving out space. And switch. Still breathing. And one more. Good. Wherever you are, I'm going to drop that elbow to the earth. Little dancer moment, and meet me on your back. All right, so now we're on our back, feet in front of us. Let's windshield wiper again, this time on our back. Staying here right now. Good, and then exhale, draw the knees into the chest, rock left and right, massaging the lower back. Rocking the head left and right as well. Noticing what you feel in the lower back and in the hips, perhaps some tightness, some achiness. Ooh, we're going to work all that out. Nice. Find your center, hands on the knees, open up the knees, and let's roll those ankles one way and then the other. And then hug the knees in again. Exhale, lift your heels up to the sky. Feet are flexed, you're engaged here. And let's lace the fingers behind the head. As the legs are up, take your two thumbs and massage the back of the neck here as the legs are here, up towards the sky. Massage the back of the neck. Good, and then bend the knees here. Lift up from the head and the shoulders, elbows wide. And we're just going to extend one leg down as the knee stays there. And let's just switch here. Keeping that leg a few inches off the floor. Just waking up the belly. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Look past those thighs. Maybe a little shake. Switch. And then exhale, release. Nice. Take your feet up to the sky, knees down, elbows on the inside. We're going to take a happy baby in the beginning of our practice. Typically, I do this at the end, but we're going to switch things up today, rocking side to side. Pulling the knees down towards the earth as your elbows push the knees out towards the side of the room. And then exhale, release. Hug the knees in again. You're going to cross one leg completely on top of the other, like this. And you're going to reach for your feet or your shins. And you're going to pull down towards your belly. Nice stretch in that glute. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Really enjoying and savoring this time to take care of our body. Good. Switch. Other leg on top. Reach for the feet or the ankle or the shins. Pull towards your belly. So now I'm going to feel this. Whatever leg's on top, I'm going to feel that in the glute and into a little bit of the IT band. Definitely in the glutes. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. Switch, shake it out. Roll your wrists above you, one way and then the other. Let's take a nice stretch here, especially if we've been typing all day. So palm down, other hand on that hand, pulling down. Shoulder shimmied into the floor. And then go ahead and flip it and do your palm out. We typically do this when we're seated. Do this on our back today. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And switch. Other palm down towards your belly. Nice stretch, top of the arm. So grateful for our fingers and our hands to type and do all the things. Exhale, switch palm up towards the sky. That feels amazing. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And release. Let's cross one arm on top and drop your feet to the earth. Knees together, feet apart. So like this, okay? I'm just going to take a few breaths here, allowing everything to let go, allowing everything to melt. Good, and then uncross so the other arm is on top. Good, and then slowly uncross. This time, extend your legs out from underneath you. Take your morning stretch here. Or yawn. Reach, reach, reach. Let's take a nice banana shape. So I'm going to take my feet to the left side of the mat, right ankle bone on top, and then reach my fingertips towards the left side of the mat. Nice big banana shape. So you don't want your outer hip to lift up. You want to keep both hips into the floor. So it might require a little more work. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. If you want added stretch, you can take that left hand and pull on that right wrist. And then exhale, come back through center. You're going to take your banana shape the other side, bringing your feet towards the right side, left ankle on top, left arm reaching over. Big stretch. Really try to open up in that side body. Good, and then exhale, come out of your shape. And bring the knees in. And this time we're going to rock forward and back like roly-poly. Boop, boop. A couple times. Yeah. And then all the way through your tabletop. Awesome. All right, so if you need support for those knees, grab that blanket or fold up your mat. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Spread the fingers wide. And let's take our cow-cat, drop the belly. Inhale, lift up, cow. Exhale, scoop the navel in, round in the spine, cat. Inhale, lift, cow. Exhale, cat. One more, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And then find that nice neutral table. Just shimmy the hips side to side. And this time I'm going to take your hands forward. And then I'm going to drop my hips into an upward facing dog. Okay. And then exhale, take the hips, nice big circle all the way around your mat to the side through child's pose. And then the other side. And just do that a few times. Reversing the direction. Really feeling the juiciness of the hips. Good, and then exhale. Taking child's pose, resting the forehead down. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And then lifting the head up, keeping the hands where they're at. Going to walk into your first plank, okay? Yogi's choice if you want to drop the knees or if you want to come down to the forearm. But try to stay here in your plank. Press away from the earth. So if you notice I'm not collapsing in those shoulders, rounding in the upper back, take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Hold here. Press away from the earth. And then exhale, your first downward facing dog. I'm just going to move some on my mat. Downward facing dog. Hips high to the sky. Stretch the back of the legs. Maybe pedal the feet one at a time. Allow the neck to be loose. Woo, deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg up nice and high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the right foot in between the hands. Drop the back knee. And inhale, lift up, low crescent lunge. So scoop up in that front belly. Shoulders down the back. Take a nice chest opener. Exhale, hands to the earth. Feel that stretch in that front hip flexor. And then we'll go ahead and take half splits right here. Fuzzies from the blanket. Foot is engaged. Drop the hip bone. Lengthen through the spine. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Exhale back to your low lunge. And I will face you. So you want to level out those hips. So you might need to anchor that right heel down or right hip down. This one, turn it down. And then exhale back to your low lunge. Place your left hand down on the earth. Take your right arm up for a nice twist. Exhale, bring that right hand on the inside of the right foot. And then take a twist opposite direction. Ooh. And I'll scoot back so you can see me. You're doing awesome. You're here. That's what matters. Woo. Exhale, hands back down. Good. So both my hands are on the inside of that front foot. Let's heel toe that foot off the mat to your lizard pose. Haven't taken this in a few weeks. So knee in line with the toes. Yogi's choice to stay here on your hands or to come down to the forearm and release the forehead on the floor or on a block. But let's breathe into the stretch. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Taking our time today. Remember what we said about taking up space, finding yumminess in the slow and steady. Slowly come up to your hands, hanging here in your lizard. And then we're going to walk our hands opposite direction of where this foot is. I'm going to walk opposite side, hiya, and take like a version of a downward facing dog, right? Where the arms are reaching forward, the leg is pulling back. Just getting a little deeper here. Breathing through. Right? Never stagnant here. Always breath moving. Come back to your center, to your front. Hands on the earth. Push back. Whew, swing that leg back. Let's take a quick child's pose. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Lift the head. Shift. Meet me in downward facing dog. Walk your dog. Pedal the feet. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg up nice and high. Three-legged dog, reach. Exhale, bring the left foot in between the hands. Pull the shoulders back. Drop the back knee, rise up to low crescent lunge. So not chilling, right? Still engaged here. Pull up in the lower belly. Exhale, take your soft back bends. Inhale, lift up. Smile, exhale, hands to the earth. Scoop the belly, shift the hips back. Nice half split. So this left hip, you want to turn it down just a little bit. Toesies towards the shin. Lengthen through the spine. Breathing through the sensation here. Good. Exhale, flow back to your low lunge. And then bring it back to low lunge. Half splits. Anchor the hip down. Good. Exhale back to low lunge. Bring both hands on the inside of that left leg or whatever leg is in front. You're going to take same arm as leg, reach up to the sky. Twist. Opening up, and bring it back down. Switch the other way. Woo! And then back. Wonderful. We're going to go into lizard. Heel toe, foot off the mat. Yep. Yogi's choice. So you don't want to have your leg further out. You want your knee in alignment with that heel. Yogi's choice to stay here or come down to the forearms. Relax the head wherever it lands, and let's hang here for a few breaths. If your mind has wandered off, come back to this moment. Be with the body, be with the breath, be with each other. We're moving together even though we don't see each other. So, I already feel less lonely knowing there's other people watching this right now, doing this practice with me. Slowly start to come to your hands. And then let's walk it off the other side. Remember that downward facing dog visual? So both hands reaching out, this leg pulling back, allowing the head to drop. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Good. Exhale, slowly start to come back. Yes. And then push your hips back, swing the leg around. This time, you're going to take wide-legged child's pose. So wide-legged would mean knees as wide as the mat, toesies touch, push the hips back, and rest the forehead down. Every exhale, allowing those hips to soften a little bit more. If your wrists need a little break, take a nice wrist roll. Good, and then exhale, slowly lift the head up. We're going to keep those knees where they're at. I'm going to thread the needle. So I'm going to lift my hips up. I'm going to reach one arm up to the sky. Open, open, open. Exhale, bring that arm down. Take the ear down. Take a nice needling of the thread. Take that front arm forward or take a bind behind the back as you open up here. Opening up in this twist. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Good, and then bring that hand back towards the front of your face. Press up, unthread the needle, reach up. Exhale back. Other side, inhale, lift it up. Exhale, bring it down, shoulder, ear. Reach the other arm forward. Or take a bind. Whatever feels good. Breathing. One more breath. And then bring that hand back towards the front of your face. Push up. Unthread the needle. And back down. Woo, bring the knees together this time. Take a cow-cat if you need to reset the body. And then walk back to your plank. So bring the hands forward. Nice and strong. Press away from the earth. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Staying present. Not rushing this. Being with the heat building. Honoring the body. And then from your plank, exhale, downward facing dog. Hips high to the sky, walk your dog, pedal the feet. Look to the top of your mat, step or hop your feet to meet your hands. This time, bring the hands behind the back, clasp the fingers, lace the fingers, and take a nice chest opener, reaching the fingertips down. Shifting your weight to your toes. Shaking the head left and right. And then slowly, release. Bend the knees, slow roll up through the spine, all the way to standing for the first time. Meet me in Tadasana. Yeah, and if you're just joining, I can't see the chat box. I don't know what I did with it. So I'm glad you're here. I just can't see it if you've said anything. All right, so in Tadasana, let's just recalibrate the breath. Okay. Spread the toes nice and wide, soft bend in the knees. Draw the palms forward. Allow the shoulders to melt down the back. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, let's take that nice side body stretch. Turn the palm up. So this is my left hand. I'm going to reach towards the right side, vice versa. And then switch. Other hand up. Yes, let it go. And up through center. And release. Just kind of bounce. Shake it off. Little buoyancy. Drop the knees. Little dancer moment. And just shake it all off. Let's just brush the body. Body connection. Brush the leg. The thighs. The back. Brush. Just become present with the body. Good. All right. So meet me at the top of your mat in mountain pose again. Okay. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold all the way, let it go. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, root to rise, standing. And right away, exhale, forward fold, hinge at the hips. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, taking Utkatasana, drop the hips back. Maybe bringing the arms to cactus or football pose. Or prayer, hinge, drop the hips, lift up through the front body. Deep breath in, deep breath out. So knees are in alignment with the toes, inner thighs are engaged. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Exhale, release, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, lift up, flat back. Exhale, release. Step your right foot back. Step your left foot back. Rock forward. Option to take full chaturanga or a variation. Yogi's choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look to the top of your mat. Step or hop your feet to meet your hands. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, root to rise, standing. This time, exhale, take that nice bend, elbows back, lift up through the chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release. Hands to the earth, step or hop back to your plank. Option for vinyasa. Exhale, downward facing dog. Yogi's choice always. Slowly drop the knees to the earth. Knees together, toes together, And let's take child's pose again. This time with your arms by your legs, letting go of the shoulders, melting into the floor. Taking a few breaths here. You're awesome. If your mind is wandering off, come back. And then exhale, bring the hands back underneath you. Inhale, press up. We're in a hero pose. So like this, if that doesn't feel good on the knees, you can place something underneath your tushy. Yogi's choice. Ooh, take a nice little neck roll. And then the other way. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, take a nice twist. Nice tall body. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to prayer. And slowly release. Swing those legs from underneath you. Meet me in Dandasana. So legs extended in front of you. Feet engaged, lifting up here. So, right, the difference between collapsing and lifting up. Sit up nice and tall. If you like, you can bend your knees here. Yogi's choice. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, take a nice forward fold, relaxing here, finding release. Engage to the bottom of the feet, toesies towards the shin. Inhale, lengthen like you would in an upward facing dog. Exhale, release. And then slowly curl up. And then bring the soles of the feet together. Baddha Konasana, knees wide. So up to you how far apart your feet are from you. Whatever feels good in your body. And then take a nice forward fold in your butterfly. Breathing in and breathing out. And then slowly press up. Close the knees together. Sit up nice and tall. Hands underneath the thighs. Lean back in that car seat, right? So I'm not rounded. Nice long spine. Lift up through the chest. And then meet me in a boat pose. So legs table, palms up. Holding here. Breathing here. Engaging through the lower belly. Maybe you make a shape. Make a shape. Make it fun. And then exhale, release, forward. And then hands underneath those thighs. Draw the navel in. And slowly roll down all the way to your back. Yay. All right. So we're on our back. Woo, take your arms to a nice cactus. Let's just take a few breaths here. Just noticing what we feel in the body. I'm going to lift your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, take that right ankle bone on top of the left thigh, making a nice figure 4 shape here. And then I'm going to take my left foot off the floor. I'm going to thread the needle, arm in the opening, pull the left thigh towards me as my right elbow pushes the right knee in opposition. Variation of a pigeon pose here. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Stay present. If your mind has wandered off, come back. I'm glad you're here. It's really easy to just hop off early, right? So be happy that you made this commitment to your body. And then exhale, bring that left foot back down to the earth. Completely cross this right leg on top all the way. Shift your hips to the right and then drop the legs to the left. A variation of a supine twist. It's like a pretzel supine twist. Breathe here. Melting. Surrendering. Nowhere to go in this moment. Nothing to do. Nothing to be. But right here, right now. Savor this moment. Good, and then slowly uncross the legs, and then bring it back underneath you slowly, right? Take your time here, no rush. Shift your hips back underneath you. Lift your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, take your left ankle bone to the right thigh. Same thing, lift it up. Go through the opening, pull the thigh. Take your left elbow, let it push your left knee away from you, and shimmy the shoulders down into the floor. Feel free to close the eyes here. Keep pulling this thigh towards you, right? So I want to feel a little bit of this in the left glute and IT band and hip flexor. And then exhale, bring that right foot to the earth. Completely cross the left leg on top of the right. And same thing, shift the hips to the left. Drop the legs to the right. And look over the opposite direction. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay, and then slowly come back to your neutral stance. Woo, uncross the legs. Bring the hips back underneath you. Hug your knees into your chest, rock left and right. Just notice how you feel. Good, and then taking our final pose today, Shavasana. Don't skip it, okay? Really savor these few moments for yourself. Open up into Shavasana, nice big X. Take up space. And let's just recover here for a few last minutes together. Body breathing, heart beating, energy moving. Right here, right now. Soften in the shoulders and the jaw. Take a moment to thank your body for all that it does. Thank your breath. Thank your practice. And start to wiggle. Take a morning stretch again. And then in your own creative way, come meet me in a seated position. Or if you want to stay in Shavasana, you can. But meet me in your seat. I'm sad I can't see the chat box. I won't press buttons next time. Good. Sit up nice and tall. Draw the hands to heart center. Go ahead and declare just an awesome day ahead of you. Thank you for moving with me today. It's an honor and a privilege. And I will see you on Thursday. Hope you feel good. I would love to get this chat box back. But thank you so much, y'all. Hope you feel good. And I'll see you soon. Namaste.